You go to a church nowadays, first thing you see is big idols. Don't worship idols, right?
Well, there are so-called Muslim scholars who would question or say that Christianity is paganism, but when we look how Prophet Muhammad developed Islam is shocking. Prophet Muhammad borrowed from other regional religions and pagan rituals and traditions which were already present in the Mid East. Now, these religions such as Judaism and Christianity and other forms of paganism at that time. Therefore, Judaism and Christianity are considered to have much contributed to Islam and followed by other pagan rituals, even Prophet Muhammad's own mind. So, welcome guys to my channel. If you are new here, please do subscribe and share with your fellow being. And don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section. So, let's try to learn. Paganism in Islam. Islamic theology holds some of its roots and beliefs in different ways. Primary to Islam is its most holiest place or shrine, the Kaaba. The Kaaba has been one of the most respected sanctuary of Islamic and it is located in Mecca. Therefore, Muslims throughout the world direct their prayer toward the Kaaba. Physical shape. Bible tells us there shall be no form of any kind of structure. Exodus chapter 20 verse 3 to 6. Now, if we look into Islam, we find this Kaaba and it's in cubical shape. On that note, the Kaaba's structure is a black rock, reddish black in color and has its red and yellow particles. The black rock's diameter is about 12 inches and it's round. Now, to enter the Kaaba, a ladder must be used. Also built in the eastern corner is another rock called Lucky, and this stone is only touched but not kissed. Known pagan history, whereas apart from the Muslim myths, there is little is really known about the history of the Kaaba. Therefore, about 60 years before the Christ, the Roman historian has commented that there was in Arabia a temple which was known to be greatly respected by the Arabs. Now, it could be possible that while writing this, he might had the Kaaba in his mind, whereas it was later mentioned to have existed in 2nd century. The geographer mentions it in his work by calling it as Makoraba. The Kaaba was a sanctuary for one or more pagan deities. Therefore, the accounts of the campaign of Abraha notes that this place has been for pagan worship in the 6th century and information on the distributions of the office among the sons of Cushai, which shows that worship of the century had developed into a keeping up cult many generations before Prophet Muhammad. Pre-Islamic history, which tells us that many of the Arabian tribe were or used to worship the stone. Even this also mentioned in Sahih al-Bukhari, volume 5. Therefore, this is also mentioned in the Old Testament that in Mid-East pagan groups, those who worshipped stone. We all must understand that how Prophet Muhammad adopted the rituals and traditions from other religions. Prophet Muhammad included the Kaaba's pagan roots into Islam to give the Muslims a sense of identity and authority and uniqueness, whereas Prophet Muhammad wanted to ease the Arabs' strain of moving from paganism to Islam by continuing the practice of their fathers. Pagan gods and rituals. There were 360 idols around the Kaaba, and the religion trip to the Kaaba were all pagan custom or tradition. The ritual procession around the Kaaba were part of pagan belief and custom. Now, the white robe worn by the people were from the pagan faith, and the worship of the Kaaba and black stone are derived from the pagan rituals and belief. Now, Pagan called out the names of their pagan gods as they circled the Kaaba. Today, Muslims calls out the Allah's name. Now, pagans ran between the nearby hills. Muhammad now authorized Muslims to do that in the Quran, and most likely to run between the hills him. The chief pagan god worshipped there was Habub, who could be called the god of Mecca and of the Kaaba. Habub is not mentioned in the Quran. The goddess and Manat were also worshipped there and are mentioned in the Quran. And I hope you guys like this video. Please do subscribe and share with your fellow being. And don't forget to leave your feedback in the comment section, and many more episodes are coming up.